Every year, millions of people say the same sentence. It was a good dog. It never showed any signs. And every year, people die because of that sentence. Today, we're counting down the 7 deadliest dog attacks ever recorded, the ones that forced governments to act and changed laws overnight. And the breed at number 1? It killed despite every precaution its owner took. Stay until the end, because what's coming will change how you see dogs forever. But first, let's be brutally honest. These attacks weren't random, and they weren't accidents. They were thousands of years of selective breeding colliding with one moment of human error. These breeds weren't built to be forgiving. They were built to be final. Let's start where the line first begins to blur. Number 7, German Shepherd. We start with the world's most trusted working dog, and one of the most documented attackers in history. Over 4% of all fatal dog attacks in the US involve German Shepherds. When a shepherd locks into protection drive, its jaws deliver 238 pounds of crushing force. And here's what makes it terrifying. It's trained not to stop until commanded. When that command never comes, neither does the dog. But as disciplined as the shepherd is, the next breed doesn't follow any training at all. Number 6, Wolf Hybrid. In New Mexico, a wolf hybrid killed a 10-year-old child inside his own home. Not a stranger, not a trespasser, his own home. The animal wasn't provoked. It wasn't abused. The wolf DNA had simply been waiting, and that night it took over completely. No warning, no second chance. And if instinct alone can do that, imagine what happens when instinct is paired with sheer power. Number 5, Fila Brasileiro. That's where the Fila Brasileiro enters the list. Banned across multiple countries, not because of one attack, but because of a pattern. The Fila's attacks are documented as exceptionally violent, often requiring multiple emergency responders just to separate the dog from its victim. Witnesses describe the same thing every time. The dog didn't stop when people screamed. It didn't stop when people hit it. It stopped when it decided to stop. But at least the Fila has a reputation. The next breed on our list, it looked like a house pet, until the moment it wasn't. Number 4, Cane Corso. In 2022, 2 Cane Corsos in Auburn, New York, mauled a man to death in his own yard. He was their owner's son. These weren't neglected dogs. They weren't starved or chained. They were household dogs that crossed a threshold nobody saw coming. The attack lasted long enough for neighbors to call 911, and still wasn't over when police arrived. And as shocking as that number is, the next breed makes it look like a warning shot. Number 3, Rottweiler. Rottweilers account for nearly 10% of all fatal dog attacks in recorded US history. That's not a statistic, that's a pattern. And unlike most dogs, when a Rottweiler attacks, it doesn't slash and retreat. It locks, twists, and pulls. Surgeons who've treated Rottweiler attack victims use one word consistently: catastrophic. But even catastrophic has a ceiling, and the next breed is the one that broke through it. Number 2, Pit Bull. No breed on earth has more documented fatal attacks, and no debate is more dangerous to ignore. Pit bulls account for over 65% of dog-related fatalities in the United States over the last 2 decades. That number isn't opinion. It's from hospital trauma reports, law enforcement records, and mortality statistics. Once a pit bull enters full attack drive, bite, release, re-engage, the cycle does not break without force. And yet, as horrifying as those numbers are, one breed still sits above it, a breed most people have never even heard of. Number 1, Kangal. In rural Turkey, a Kangal attacked a wolf, took 3 deep wounds, and kept fighting until the wolf was dead. Now imagine that drive directed at a human. 743 psi, the most powerful bite force ever recorded in a domestic dog. A Kangal in protection mode doesn't register pain, doesn't hear commands, and doesn't slow down. Wildlife researchers, military handlers, and livestock experts all agree on one thing. Once a Kangal decides something is a threat, nothing in the domestic world stops it. Nothing. 7 breeds, 7 documented moments where the line between pet and predator completely disappeared. And if there's one thread connecting every story you just heard, it's this. These animals weren't broken. They were doing exactly what centuries of breeding designed them to do. So the real lesson here isn't fear, it's respect. Because the moment you stop respecting what these dogs are capable of, you become the next headline. Drop a comment. Which breed shocked you the most? Hit that like button if this hit different. And watch this video next because the breeds we cover there, they're already banned in your country. You just don't know it yet.